All right, Lovers on a Park Bench, which I did not read last night because Livy was here, but it was requested by DC Intergalactic. It's a poem, apparently, which is by Samuel M. Johnson. Apparently, poem refers to a lot of things these days because this looks more like a story. But let's do it. The day with its cares and perplexities is ended, and the night is now upon us. The night should be a time of peace and tranquility, a time to relax and be calm. We have need of a soothing story to banish the disturbing thoughts of the day, to set at rest our troubled minds, and put at ease our ruffled spirits. And what sort of story shall we hear? Will it be a familiar story that is so very, very old, and yet is so new? It is the old, old story of love. Two lovers sat on a park bench, with their bodies touching each other, holding hands in the moonlight. There was silence between them. So profound was their love for each other, they needed no words to express it. And so they sat in silence, on a park bench, with their bodies touching, holding hands in the moonlight. Finally she spoke. "Do you love me, John?" she asked. "You know I love you, darling," he replied. "I love you more than tongue can tell. You are the light of my life, my sun, moon, and stars. You are my everything. Without you, I have no reason for being." Again there was silence as the two lovers sat on a park bench, their bodies touching, holding hands in the moonlight. Once more she spoke. "How much do you love me, John?" she asked. He answered, "How much do I love you? Count the stars in the sky. Measure the waters of the oceans with a teaspoon. Number the grains of sand on the seashore. Impossible, you say. Yes, and it is just as impossible for me to say how much I love you. My love for you is higher than the heavens, deeper than Hades, and broader than the earth. It has no limits, no bounds. Everything must have an ending except my love for you." There was more of silence as the two lovers sat on the park bench with their bodies touching, holding hands in the moonlight. Once more her verse was heard. Once more brain. Once more her voice was heard. "Kiss me, John," she implored, and leaning over, he pressed his lips warmly to hers in fervent osculation. Osculation. That is the end of it. I am now looking up what osculation is because that is the first time I've heard that word. Osculation is a term in geometry that describes the place where two curves or surfaces come into contact or where their common tangent exists. It's almost as if the two curved lines are kissing. Interesting. So it is a mathematical term. Also, according to Webster, it's the act of kissing. So there you go. Webster, a lot more succinct. I'm pretty sure that other dictionary definition from vocabulary.com was not nearly as okay, wait a minute. So it does exist in mathematics if it's a noun. It also exists as the act of caressing with the lips or an instance thereof. I don't know what that second part means. An instance thereof? Does that mean someone else's lips? I'm third party caressing you with these lips. Also known as a smack, a smooch, a French kiss, a deep kiss, a soul kiss, a smacker. All right, well, there we go. Now we all know about osculation, assuming I pronounced it right.